Oh, testing, testing, testing. I think I got that right. I think that looks fine. Um, yeah. Hello, hello, one and all. Greetings, everyone. Hello. I hope everybody's doing swell this fine day, or evening, or night, or whatever it happens to be for you. Hello. I hope everyone's doing good. Could actually tab back into the game. Um, yeah. Yeah, hello, hello, one and all. Welcome. We are here. We're alive. We don't have any steel plates on us. Hmm. I have. I've not done a ton between streams. I have made up a bunch of steel plates, another 10,000 or like 11,000 or something. I've used up some of them. Just going around welding a few bits and things here and there, added extra solar panels. Apparently things are misspaced to actually make that into a little semicircle style thing. So unfortunate for that. But yes, hello, greetings, one and all. I am welding. We are working on our little base today, and I want to get some actual things into it. I want to get some proper functionality going. Yeah, so that is what I'm thinking we'll focus for today. Today will be a bit of a shorter stream just because I have things going on later this afternoon. So yeah, it'll probably be 2.5-ish hour stream. Yeah, I do have things going on this afternoon, so unfortunately I can't stream as long as I want. But I still wanted to fit in some stream time because, well, we didn't stream last weekend because of the typhoon that was here. So yeah, unfortunately we had that around. Couldn't stream, but I didn't want to not stream 2 weekends in a row, so I figured even if it's a shorter one for today, even if it's a shorter one for today, we'll still get something taken care of, right? I feel like that's a that's a good thing to share. But yeah, we're gonna focus on sort of building up this place a bit today. I want to get the actual set of refineries in, the ones that'll be in here somewhere. And since the mine is up there, I'll place it over here. So get the refineries, assemblers, probably some storage tucked in here so I can, move everything off the ship and it's not just omega heavy every time it's got to go somewhere. And place it back. Yeah. I think that will be Lego for the day. And someone did bring up that this was more than a 15% kind of changeover rebuild. And it also reminded me that one of the rules for the series was I could only use ships that I purchased from stations. So these two ships, I think, unfortunately, I'm going to have to go and sell. I think this guy's gravity gen, though, I will cut off of him.
Inventory full.
Just because it's going to be way more valuable part-wise than anything else on this. So, yeah, we'll have the grav gen for those grav components.
Inventory full.
But yeah, the rest of the ship, I unfortunately, yeah, with rules of the series, I can't. I'm not supposed to technically be using ships I did not purchase, even if I salvage them. I'm not supposed to be using them. There we go. That'll at least give me those gravity components that I can either turn in as a mission or sell later, I guess. Yeah. Oh, no, let's not do that. Let's take 100 steel plate and let's take don't know why they're still plating that. Oh, because Izzy's isn't on. Take 100 steel plate. We'll take a bunch of interior plates as well. Because I have a bit of a thought that I want to do for... where did this go? Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh my god, where? Seriously? Where did this go? I had... Here we go. Take this. Yep. And then that can go there. And now I can look at this appropriately. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Had to pull up a little reference on the side. Yeah, because I liked an entryway that I saw to something. They were using the it wasn't anything fancy, nothing new either. It was a gate. I want to say it was literally like the first gate we got. It was like this guy, but it was leading into a little controlled patch area thing. So I kind of wanted to use it, you know? If I did like that there, everything in here could be, I guess, there. Yeah, something maybe like that. Or, ooh, actually, let's back it, or space it, rather. That's the wall. We'll space this, and we'll do, oops, put that where it's not supposed to be. Fire Eater, hello! Greetings! Want to join help out? I'm good, thank you, though. And let's go there, here, and here. And then this back section, we'll just do regular blocks again. And this will all, I think, work out for me. Yeah? Oh. Because we're thinking in here refineries and assemblers. I think a pair of assemblers, but I think I'm going to space my assemblers up. Yes? Yeah, I think if I space my assemblers up, I can use the... Oops, that's not an assembler. I can use that bottom as well. You do... Like that. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, I don't think I need this actually in here. I think that might have been a bit of a mistake to do these. And these would be quicker if we use our jetpack. Need you to let me know? Absolutely. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Kind of torn. I like the big structural platforms. Actually, I'm being so flippant about this. Actually, let's do this. But we'll make that the wall. Rather than the wall being on this platform, we'll pull the gate back. Like so. Yeah, and then we'll go like so. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he says.
Energy low.
Yes, yes. Low energon. Then do a pair of those. Right? I'm going to go pair like that. And I want refineries. All right, if I do a pair of them, yeah, it's just before it's touching that, which means the back wall is fine to get filled in like so. And that'll give me a little, actually, a fair amount of space back here to do conveyors and logistical work. I can hide a lot of the piping. Maybe I don't want to do that, maybe? I don't know. But for now, yeah, let's go here. Cat walks. I think these will meet up nicely. Think. He says. Yes. Oh, I don't have construction components. I can't place those anyways. Yeah. Because then I could do speed modules on my 2 refineries, which is fine. I could do probably just yield modules on these. Yeah, and this will all just be wall, but we'll use interior varieties for it as well.
Energy critical.
Yeah. Critical energy. Well, I kind of know it's... I don't know that I need all this backspace here. That'll probably go into a storage room style thing. Make sure you have an oxygen in there. Don't want to... yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I forgot some of these inset walls, or one of these inset walls had a light in it. Yeah. Okay. That's a nice built-in way. Get it? Built-in way to have a light. I like that. One of you... Oh, we can have those. I can do a catwalk system in there.
No
Right. Ow!
energy.
Okay, I get it. I'm out of energy. Energon gone. Thank you. Alright. Build those up, and then I think I need to pivot and decide where that conveyor is going to come in at. And go drill that, because that'll sort of dictate a bit of this layout, I guess. Oh, I could use this extra space back here instead of a logistics pocket. Do a cargo container there, one of the large industrial ones, maybe one here or something. Yeah, we could do something like that. But I wanted these lights up and going. And I will copy that. I think it's fine. Just still the Prototech assembler. Noticed needs Prototech scrap. Do not know where to get those. Yeah. I couldn't tell you either. Why not just build the other side for greenhouse? I planned for the quote-unquote greenhouse to sort of be in here, the hydroponics farm. Because one half was going to be living, or a quarter was going to be living quarters. Another quarter of it was going to be server hub and like reserve power storage. And then half of it was going to be reserved for a large hydroponics area. Yeah. It's going to be like this, like a circular dome style piece here in the center for all that sort of stuff. And then the industrial stuff like assembling, refining, and all this stuff, just general storage was all going to be sort of ringing the outer over here. And then over here was going to be maybe like parking spots for a fleet of small vehicles. Yeah. Depleted in 2 days. Ugh. They're not generating le power, but that's okay. Batteries, access denied on that battery. I'm not gonna worry about hacking that. Selling it anyways. Selling it anyways. Yeah, I suppose all this upper stuff can be more industrial sized, I guess. Yeah, it can't be at this height because I wanted... I guess it could be at this height, actually. I'm gonna say I wanted to get speed modules there, but what, 1, 2, 3 speed modules on it should be fine. Oh, actually, maybe I could. Thing is, this has to go up one more to get over these refineries anyhow. Yeah, we'll do that for now. We'll do that. Sort of defines a good portion of that. Ow. But yeah. Let's pivot real quick and launch myself up here and say, where do I want... Like, I could take this conveyor, and that would stab in and go in about in here, actually. That wouldn't be so bad. Or... GPS. So, a Greedy Crow 1, or I could do it here in between these, I guess. GPS. There we go. There we go. Alright, so where would those be, respectively? This one... Oh. Ah, I see. I see, says the blind man. They combine because they're so close. I'm far enough. I'm going to say I'm going to go here. I'm going to say we'll drill down from this part. As straight down as I can, I guess. We'll put a big cargo container in here, I guess. But for now, to make sure I'm just staying in line, Do this. Keep me relatively straight, I guess. Oh, yep, look at that. Already doing a bit of deviation. Had I built... I suppose I could have built a, Oh, great, puzzle time. Yeah. I suppose I could have built a gravity gen to use the gravity to help keep me in line. I could just dig straight down. So orient it in the fashion we want. Oh, yep, kind of snaking. Oh, snaked a lot. How are we... Oh. Okay. I need to go over this way a bit. And like that. Yeah. Sorta. Getting kind of windy. And I'll cut these out and put, like, proper conveyors. That way I don't have just a billion junctions just chilling around. Yep. So I need over on this side a bit. All right, that was actually staying relatively true to path there. That'll throw me off a bit. Oh, there we go. Not too shabby. And that will bring me... Oh.
Energy low.
Actually, that's a pretty good place to actually bring it in. Because I could, like I was saying, put cargo in this back section, just have it linked down into a cargo network just here. Yeah. I think that'll be good. But yeah, all you gotta come out. I'm gonna put in actual conveyors. That way there's not a billion junctions just sitting around.
Inventory full.
Give me those. There we go. Ooh, if I get rid of that structural platform. I could actually fit that. I could fit, not that style, but the original cargo container could actually link up to those and be positioned just right to go straight down from. I'd have to lose, yeah, that platform. Which, not the end of the world. There we go. Yeah, I could. That would give me a little buffer storage up here. I hope nothing was...
Energy critical.
Okay, nope, that's all still good. Cargo. Yeah, this guy has all the conveyor ports that would let that work. I just need to have the bits to do it. Oh. There we go. Nice. Sweet. Legitness. Take these off, I guess, for now. And then all that's, I suppose, filled back in with just regular steel plate. Nothing really else to fill that space with. Yeah, we'll throw this in. Meow. That container will eventually get to go away.
No energy.
Oh, that's not good. Energy! Energy. And health. Love to have that back. There we go. Nice. And let's have a little bit of seared sabroid, shall we? Put all that away. And all those conveyors will be able to come up. Those I can start pulling them now. And on the underside, we will have, and I already started it. Yeah. This little conveyor. Push through to the interior in here. Yeah, that'll be the underslung side, and that can come over here and also link in. That way all our ships, at least the large ships that are out there like that, can get docked up and conveyed into logistics network in here. Things will be good. Yeah. But for meow, let's get this conveyed up. It just needs to be these normal tubes. Don't need nothing fancy. It's all hidden in a wall asteroid thing anyhow. Oh man, I went really off course in some of these spots. There we go. Perfect. Sweet. Give me my drill. Maintain this as like an access tunnel. In case I ever need to come in here for something. I doubt I will, but you never know. You never know. Huh? Oh, might have production. No, inventory. Small. Oh. Make me like 1,000 small steel tubes. I know I have the iron. Iron. 14.5. Yeah, 727,000. Yeah, I've got the iron to make small steel tubes. Make me like 2,000 of them. How long? I just don't want to weld up this one. Because because it is my way to access conveyorage inside of here. Oh. Loud noises. Yep. Those small steel tubes. Nice. Ow. Careful. Eight at a time. Yeah. Ooh. Right at the end. Heck yeah. Hopefully not too many more of these trips. No motors. Production. Motors. Yeah, I need to get these assemblers up. This will drastically speed along. What's happening? All right, everything pulled. Left that in. He's moving away. But he does concern me. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. Right, in cargo. Yeah. What do we... Do I want a nice little access point in here for cargo? Probably. Nice little ground level central access point would be cool. Yeah. Throw a access piece there. And what do we have? We have these big, large boys. Technically. Could use these. Which I kind of like the thought of doing. Yeah, let's use those. Also want to change what's going on here. And do this guy. Oh, it is upside down. Do that. I think it'll be more entertaining. If we go Windows, these aren't, I know, technically really looking at anything. Am I? Window. Hmm. Uh,
Energy low.
nah. Yeah, I'm just gonna use a full-size thing there. Because I was thinking like windows so I could be able to see these, but I mean, honestly, I don't care to see them. Yeah, that conveyor will drop all the way down. Uh, no steel plates. Ah, I can fix that. There we go. Right. Yeah, then if I'm not concerned with looking at these, then I guess. How do I want? I think these are all just different visually, slightly. Yeah, they all have the same conveyor layout. Essentially one on either end, and then a couple like
Meteor
that.
storm inbound.
Hmm. I did it. That would link those up and leave me free to add additional going down the back end like that. I think is what I'm going to do there. But that does beg the
Energy
question
critical.
how to convey the industrial refineries. They have a conveyor port on the top, and they have conveyor ports on the sides. So there would be one right here. Could take that and run that to there would be a conveyor port. If we went... Oh, I'm not... Yeah, I'd never get to look at it. It wouldn't matter. All right, so we'll drop that there. Excuse me. Let me out of here. Grab some more stuff, shall we? Whatever random nonsense I had on me. All right.
No energy.
Oh, God, how do I keep running? Why's my energy running out so quickly? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. There we go. Yeah. I get that container, I get it conveyed. I can then just I can grab components from over there or just slap down like welders to weld up everything. I think that should be my focus for the moment. Is getting that together. Yeah, because I want at least this room squared away. So that conveyor there. Conveyor there. Mm, Scout drone is scouting. First big thing. I need you welded. And that took all my interior plates and things. Okay. A welding ship. So I had to add a Mohawk tube because I realized I broke the connection between the tank and the rest of the conveyors on this thing. So, yeah. It was providing fuel to all the thrusters, just not able to be refueled. But that has since been rectified. There we go. I think that's everything I need left. Put you on auto. Turn my thrusters on. Unlock. And let us set off. To quickly weld at least this guy. There we go. Okay. You stay there. Bears. Huh? Really? Hmm? Production? Am I out of interior plates? My gosh, I should have queued up a lot more things between the streams of what I wanted built. Because this is a little ridiculous. I thought I had more stuff. I do know you have steel plates on you. I will not have either of those because those are small conveyor ports. There we go. All right, so if I take a T-junction, do these need to be out of these? No, they do not. But are they going to be? Yes, yes, they are. Seven. Oh, literally on the other side. That's fine. And over one. Oh, over two. Yeah, kind of a waste, but whatever. Grab as many components as I can for that. Fill up our little welding ship. Ooh, really fill it up. Feel the weight of this thing now. Yeah, essentially I think just adding the steel plates. Okay. Let's move away from that. What do I have left on here? Steel plates, few small steel tubes, interior plates, grids, gravity components. Okay. We can go ahead and add what I can to there. Add what we can to the assemblers. They need metal grids and things. Oh. Suppose I'm empty. Alright. Alright. We can work with that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't do that. All right. Conveyors. 2 of those guys. Glory. This, and then I can do... Alright. That should handle me for parts. I hope. Ooh, don't hit that. Yeah, this thing is sluggish when it gets weight. But that is to be expected. That's how physics works. More mass you add, the harder it is to put it in motion, harder it is to take it out of motion. Huh? What are those missing? Construction components? Really? I'm just perpetually out of everything I need. Structure components, please. This is ridiculous. Yeah, as soon as I can get this linkage made, and then link assemblers and refineries up. Assemblers are actually... Or refineries are ready once we can build them. The assemblers, however, will have a straight, a C, and if I make you into a T? Yeah, y'all are all linked. Turn you into a T junction, C junction, T junction, straight. Yeah, that'll link those and be all kinds of gross. But making progress, right? I think these all just need... Yep. Most all these are just construction components that are needed. Or at least that column is. I know these guys need some parts. Just hand carry the construction components. All right. Oh, so close. Yep. There we go. Weld what I can here. All right, and I'm just going to connect this back up. Do the rest by hand. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, come down. There we go. Connect you, turn that off. Set that tank to stockpile. Good to go. All right, construction components. we not be drifting away? There we go. That'll get us through some of these. More construction components. There's another 250. Production. I'm going to need just so many of those. Let's make a few thousand. I really wish I'd queued up more of those. There and there. Right. There we go. It should, yep, make those green. Yes. Displays and computers. All these little fancy bits. First one's good to go. Second one almost. It needs those computers. But yes, sweet. It is all conveyed up, so I can set it to production. That assembler's working. That assembler's helping. I can set... This is assembler 4, I think? Production. Assembler 4. I can set you to help, so you'll start helping do all the manufacturing, and you can do the same. We'll just keep queuing things through the main assembler currently. And I can go... Speed modules! We can really get this stuff kicking. Go. Yeah. Computers and construction components. Heck yeah, and you are now producing at 300% speed. So, very nice, very nice. 300. I suppose I just go all speed modules, right? And I suppose that's... Production. Right, oof, man, really ripping through those. Go. Even faster. And even faster. What does that put them at? 400%? 500% efficiency. That's good. Oh, yeah. Yes! I know that'll sort of fuss with things, but hey, if you're doing good. And I'll eventually make one of these the main assembler for things, but for now, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because all the components just get picked up by these faster guys anyhow. Ah! Sakeranjashi, hello! Greetings. Greetings and salutations. How are you? How do I want to make this? I think if I go like this. Cool. I don't know where that other one just went. Oh, there it is. Yeah, if I go like this, I suppose I can be moderately satisfied with what I'm looking at. Yeah, because I can use these little spots to walk up. Well, not without gravity, I can't. So I need a grav gen in here. Tired after a long day. Now play some Satisfactory. Yeah. Very satisfying factories. Oh, I'm out of construction components. And all the assembling seems to have quieted down. Which, yes and no. Production. Use the main assembler. We were constantly running out of this. Make another couple thousand of those. Like 5,000 more of those. Another 1,000 of those. Another 3,000. 5,000 steel plates. Make 1,000 girders. 200 large steel tubes. Another 1,000 motors. We ran out of those earlier. Another 1,000 computers. That seems fine, right? Right? Right, he says. What is neon? Do I want to do... I could do... We do some neon. Have a nice little ambiance in here. Oh, I could reach my neon. Do-do-do-do. What am I doing? What am I doing? Didn't I? Ooh. Didn't like that.
Energy low.
Yeah. What is he doing? He says. Give me that. Give me a welder of the welding variety. And let's not orient it the right way. Because that's never benefited anybody, putting things in the correct orientation. There we go. Put that like that. Oh, loaded that up too much. Are you on? Yeah, you can weld a bunch of random shenanigans for me. Your inventory's full. It's less helpful than I had hoped it was going to be. But alas, we'll make it work.
Energy critical.
On. That should weld up my floor. There we go. Welder. That one's less necessary, but I have the components for it, so let's just place it down. You on. Will you get this? Ah, you do get this. Nice. Ooh. Guess who's out of large steel tubes? Assembler, please prioritize those steel tubes. That would be great. Nice.
No energy.
Ah! Energy! He said, absolutely. Enjoy your rest. Thanks for stepping on in. Sleep well. There we go. Alright, and let's have a bite to eat, shall we? Grain seeds, grain. I'm just gonna eat a seared sabroid. No, it's a bit of a waste because it refills 99.9% of our hunger, but it's fine. It's fine, he says. There we go. Alright. Yeah, and I still got a bunch of this nonsense in here. Yeah, that was less helpful than I originally had hoped. Need stuff for that. Need stuff for you. For you. And a bunch of you. Ugh. Space. Why have you forsaken me? Stuff for you. And then... yeah, that up there. Maybe I put in stairs somewhere to get up there a little better. Rather than it just being these guys. Which, I mean, work, but... how well? Wait. There and there. There we go, and turn you on. You can weld up my other refinery. Love to see it. Yeah, nice. All right. Now I need to weld the neon and then set some values for all these lights. Paint the neon, probably like a dull, warmish orange color. Well, it's a very safety industrial style, right? There we go. Nice. Looks like all the assembling's done again. Welder get a few things. All right, so I have some values in here for that. I think the intensity needs to come down a fair bit. Probably do a 2 with a fall off of like 0.75 and drop the radius. Still, it's on the edge of our room here. 10 meters? Maybe intensity down one more. Turn off my suit lights. 0.5 there. Yeah. Let's do that. I think these guys with their bleed through is a bit aggressive. Drop you all to 15 and your intensity down. Drop you to 15. Intensity, could put it at 3.5. Yeah, that's a bit better for the backside here. Go 15, and then let's paint these orangish. Like something like that, I think, maybe? Oh, that does not come through as orange. Up the saturation. Paint. Nope, not enough. Saturation and vibrancy, maybe? Yeah, neon comes through very, very muted dull, it would seem. Yeah, that's the orange I want. Well, these aren't technically emissive. They are emissive. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's a nice industrial style room. We can give it a bit more personality, I think, by adding some safety bits around, like railings that keep you off of the speed modules. We can get some sort of like a text panel or something in here to do either emergencies or billboards. Ooh. Could not do that light in the center. I could do a billboard? No. Let's get some inset pieces. A couple LCDs we can add some shenanigans to. Let's add in our back wall. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the more we fill this in, the more I like this. Welder. What? No. Let's get that guy welded up. He can do a bunch of welding for me. Those underside blocks. Some of those.
Energy low.
There we go. Nice. I guess I could face that up as well. That'll get, yeah, a few of those in there. Let's have to hand do. On. Nice. Very good. I think that's nice. Yeah, we've got this little area up here that we can get up to from that shop in there, or... do I... Oh, don't keep that there. Or we can make probably another little path up somehow, I guess. But yeah, I do like that ambience in here. Okay, whoop, stutter. Game. It's very nice. Who are you? Twin Cell Merchant. How about no? How about I need energy? Refills? Refill stations. Here we go.
Energy critical.
Yeah, I could do... You're supposed to be like that, I think. Does that make sense? No. Yes? Yeah, that's right, way up. Okay. I was like, can I read those words? Yes, I should just looked at the little triangle things. That is right way, and if I want it to be properly conveyed, we can just do that. There. Now there's a refill station in the workshop. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Whew. Nice. All right, now I feel like I'm actually making some headway here. I'm gonna leave this backside open. Refineries, I'm thinking each should have probably at least a pair of yield modules. I'm going to say a pair of yield, a power efficiency just for now, and we'll leave this open. Maybe I'll even just make this a door right here to come back here, and I can swap these out later. Power efficiency doors. I guess dual power efficiencies on them. Yeah. I suppose that's good. Oh, I did not mean to put those superconductors into
Storm inbound.
production. Production? Although... If I can't make them, why not? I guess. And then you. Yeah, if I can construct them, why not? I'll build them. If you build it, they will come. Supposedly. Or at least that's what they tell me about ghosts in baseball. Go. And just one more superconductor. All good to go. There. Nice. Look at that. Sweet. I like to see that. And I think I will put in that, that door. Here we go. I thought I had it on my thing. Yeah, we will just put in a door here. Nothing fancy. It just needs to be a standard old door. No. Let's make it... Yeah, let's make it one of these guys. Feels a bit more industrial. Yeah. Nice. Love to see that. Need to fill in this with a thing. Need my lights on. There we go. Thank you for the steel plates. Go you in. No. Let's go interior walls for here. But I think... maybe what we want to do is... One of these is not like the other. Yeah, let's use these. That, and then I can go put away a bunch of that nonsense. And I wanted angled walls B? No, not really. I don't think that would fully hide that. It might. It might. Put that there. And then to make it feel like it has more space in here, use these guys. I wouldn't care about these at the top. We'll just put those. I could run the rest of these as These? Yeah. Yeah, let's load a bunch of this up and see what I'm working with. Oh my god. See what I'm working with. There we go. And well, that. All right. Try this again. I mean, kind of samey feeling on the back, but I mean, it's... How deviated from the same was I going to get, honestly? Yeah, how much uniqueness and deviation? I could do that, and that would give me a light source there. Place that. Drop your fall off. Like 7.5. Intensity's got to come down. Like a... Yeah. I mean, that's fine, right? Ooh,
Energy
or...
low.
Because I didn't really plan to... I don't know, pressurize this section, really? What if I... sort of left that open like this? And use this as like a mini... like workshop dock, maybe? Essentially? I don't know. We'll think on that. We'll mull that one over. We'll grab some steel plates. Yeah, we could use this as kind of like a small refit area. Potentially. J. McClown. I think that's how I say that. Hello, greetings. Hello, love your videos. Keep up with the good work. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm glad you're enjoying. Yes. But yeah, I think I'll leave that top open like that. I'm happy with this underside here. This looks fine to me. And also, gives me somewhere
Energy critical.
Here, my energy is critical again. Gives me somewhere to temporarily move our signage to. So, make sure we're getting everything out of here. Control C. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we can move our stream totals over. What's that? Yeah, it gives us somewhere to put these. That's outside of the ship. That's kind of on a base again. Kind of permanent. I was going to make them... I was going to make them... like, readouts for how many ingots and ores and things we have. Inside LCD, you are... text and images... Text and images, please. You show the first 8 streams just fine. Okay. Control C. B. Alright, so I need stream 9 out of here. C. There we go. This is stream... Oh! Did I not write down... Because isn't this stream 11? Did I forget what number I'm on? No, this is... Yeah, this is true. I didn't write down stream 10. Raggy. Ooh. We'll see. B. C. I could have swore we wrote down stream 10. I'm just gonna move these over, it'll be easier. Stream 9 was 385, comma 491, comma 631 at 38.54. Stream 10 totals were... I'll have to go back and look. But for now, I guess just question marks. And who knows what percentage that was. Okay, that's... Maybe. Had not realized I missed that. That's unfortunate. It is okay. Yeah. And that is the refinery assembly area. Together. Oh. Not fully welded. A few things here. Yeah. Nice. And I'm a little saddened by this floor, though, because I can't really... change it over to... Ooh. It kind of looks nice for a workshop area. Nice battered... structural platform. I kind of like that. Oh. Yeah, it looks all right. And things I want to do that I probably shouldn't is, I guess back here is a good place to hide a gravity generator. If I slap one down like so. There we go. We go info. Show. I think it's part of sensor field range. No, show gravity range. Control panel. Show on HUD. Yeah, there we go. I can kinda bring these in. Go 15 meters. Field depth is, yeah, that. I want to see how far out that goes this way. this one. Yeah, you. Yep, I'll set you right up over there. That's close to the edge. And then filled with that is a little further than I want it. Come back what? 2.5, come back 7.5, I think. Yeah. Use this as kind of a thing. Yeah, maybe that's not a great place for gravity generator. Oh, oh, oh. That was from when the ship. Um, ooh, or if I just expand the platform over, and we make this go to the center there. We want it splitting that light. At 70 meters. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and I could just expand the platform over a little if I want to capture the rest of that. Yeah, that kind of covers... What is that? Almost a quarter of the base. If I sent this back this way, that'd be better. But I think if I do 3 of them, if I do one there, one mirrored on the side there, and then one in the back over here, I can get all the places I'll mostly be walking and doing things and whatnot. But that is a future project. Just for now, it was nice to have a little bit of gravity and acceleration. I'm gonna bring you down to half a G? 0.4. Oh. Let's go 0.3 gravity. And that is a lot of additional power usage, so... that'll be something else to address. All the extra power. Yeah, but I am happy with this little room. Info. Don't worry about showing the gravity on my thing. Don't worry about showing on my HUD. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with the first floor side in here. This doesn't look so bad. Yeah, and I suppose if I decrease your intensity and we said added lights like that, I could make this even more orange in here, I suppose. I could do like that. Yeah, we could do like that and then say... Take this orange again. And... Oh. 16, 100, 100? Is that how... No, you're... These values. Control panel... Lights... It'll be these 4 corner lights. Oh, and I can't just drop in a hex code. What would this be? Let me go to a hex code to RGB. Please give me... All right. That says this is going to be a 255, 68, 0. Take that. Yeah, just copy the color for now. We'll deal with intensity and range and things. Could say a 5. Drop that intensity. And the fall off? Those that fall off intensity. And that's not so bad. Although we do have that outside light kind of spewing in. I don't know how I feel about these ones. Yeah, these guys, I'm not certain if I feel great about them. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this works just fine. Oh. No, scout drone. Oh, and it's moving away. Okay, goodbye, scout drone. Yeah, I think that works just fine. GPS, can we get you deleted? You deleted. Turn off you. I picked up a contract between streams. It was just deliver some gold. We may go do that in a minute. For now, no. Yeah. I like this. This looks good. This works. I don't know if I want this enclosed up here or if I want this left open as, again, a little workshop style area. And with that gravity generator, I can actually walk up and down these stairs. But yeah, I don't rightly know. Yeah, I think this is good for the time being. And I'm curious, had I put half blocks here and then connector there, would it have been better for building a drone, or would I have cared? Probably wouldn't have cared. Alright, but let's leave that there, and let's go do some drop-off shenanigans. You, please. Cycle my airlock. Yeah. I can't use those ships because the series restriction was I can only use ships I buy, other than that starting craft. I need to get rid of these two guys that are just in front of me. I didn't buy them. They are salvage. So we can take them and sell them. This ship, cargo, bulk cargo container. That's what we want to move most of this stuff to. Gonna shove a ton of this weight over and into there. Take all those. I need the gold. We'll just shove most of those componentry. Or a lot of that componentry. Some of this stuff we will sell. Prototech frame, I guess, we'll keep. I don't want zone chips. I think I looted them from something. Prototech panels. plushies. 300 of that. That way I know I've got leftover supplies back at base. So anything I have on this ship, I know I can sell for the most part. There we go. And where are my ingots? Ingots. Where are all the iron ingots? Are they on the base over there? They are on the base. Okay. That is A-okay with me. That frees a ton of weight from this ship. And means I can unlock. Oh. Oh, of course. There we go. Unlocked. I can push over. And grab this ship. Suppose I could take both ships at the same time to go sell. I suppose it's a thing I could do. Alright, come here. Come here, ship. Let's go. A landing gear. Lock? Locked. Sweet. Okay. You're locked. Let's go cut that free. Cycle the airlock. Yeah. Ooh, actually. Because I'm going to get rid of these. I do want a lot of these thruster components out of here.
Inventory full.
I don't want to give away all of that. I do want those thruster components because they are a bit of platinum.
Inventory full.
Did not deposit 3 things? Oh. Right, because they're not large conveyor ports there. There we go. Alright, leave most of that. There's more thruster components. Alright. That is the majority of the thruster components off of that. I can free that. I don't believe I loaded that with any ammo. And is there anything on this still that I care to take? I want to say the answer is no, but I think the answer might be yes, honestly. I think there's, yeah, ammo and money. Crap like that. It's always good to have. Stuff like that. Is good. Just a bit of ammo there. It's a nice tool. Not so keen on all the handguns and things, but, I mean, take them, I guess. Toss those in there. What else? What else before we go sell these ships? What else do I care to try and rip out of here? Clang Crunchies. Expired slop. Oh, a prototype capacitor somewhere on this thing. Large industrial container 2, that's here at the back. Thought. Yeah, this guy. What is that capacitor? The zone chips. The superconductors. We care to keep all of those. Nope, can't grab those credits. For those, that's in the narrow corridor stowage way. Take the extra bottles out of there. I guess that, whatever. Alright. All that stuff. Get deposited into here. One of you. One of you. One of you. Those credits back. Alright, and now we can jump over to a trade station. We can sell these guys. Tackle the airlock. Alright, GPS. Acquisition. That's not how I want to do this. I want to go jump drive. And acquisition drop off select, because I know that's in space. And 9. Obstacle detected. Jump to sim. The obstacle that I'm too close to the asteroid? I don't think I've had that problem before. Come on. UPS, acquisition drop off. I know you're in space. Yeah. Should be able to jump that. Why are we not wanting me to jump that game? There we go. Zoom. There.
Critical.
Yeah. I know. I want to say I added an engine to one of these. Yeah, there we go. So I could hit 5, turn that on. I could keep my ship from fully running out of power. Where is... Oh, on the other side. There we go. Nice and slow. Ah, JD, hello. Greetings. Oh, there was the thing there on that side I could have docked to. Oh well. More lined up to this one now. Alright. Coming into dock. Greeblings. Coming into dock. Oh. No. Fart. Is that... Oh, a bit high there. There we go. And 2. Sweet. I'm linked up. Should be able to go out here, find the services terminal, and... Ooh. Is the services terminal... Ah, yes. Thought this one was on the outside. 3035. Deposit those random credits we had. And... just stopping to say, hi, kind of busy today. Absolutely. Appreciate you stopping on in. Good luck with your tasks for the day. Hope they're not too crazy. Medical shuttle. Generate quote. The grid contains 2 hostile blocks. Please remove them to proceed. Ooh. Okay. That's going to be the battery and what else on this would have been hostile to me still? I'll have to find the battery. And batteries, incompletes. It said 2. Wonder what the other thing is. Gotta be something else down in there that I didn't fuss with. Yeah, your access denied, and wasn't a battery over here. Yeah, no. Gyro's mine. Yeah, we'll have to poke around and find out what that other hostile block is. Not the antenna, is it? Oh, it might be broadcast controller? Yeah, whatever. But this guy, what were you called that I might sell you? Some people want to do this stupid custom of congratulating one of them. Oh. Well, happy birthday to the birthday individual. Mercenary Wreckage. Mercenary 2 Wreckage is this grid's name. I did not see that in the list of things I could sell. Salvage services. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Generate quote. Contains 9 hostile block. Yeah, I'm close to death again. Yeah, that's the way I see it too. Alright, I'm gonna have to go find all those hostile blocks to the markets. But we do have a contract. This guy, I can finish. Confirm. There we go. Hello. Alright, and let's take those out of the stinking station here. And see if I can't find all the hostile blocks. Medical shuttle, we kind of know where one of them is. It's the battery that's inside. And I'm just going to cut it down. I'm not going to try and weld it back up. I hope that suffices. There we go. Alright. Here's your battery. You are good. And it said there were 2. We've got to wonder.
Inventory full.
Was it you?
Inventory
Or you?
full.
I feel like I hacked those before, though. Oh, access denied on the...
Inventory full.
There we go. There's access denied on the oxygen tank. Okay. So that is the medical shuttle. And then it said 9 blocks on this guy. What in the heck? AI defensive controller, a broadcast controller, a control panel, dispenser, gyro. Okay, some doors. All right. Um, access denied on you. I... Huh? The oxygen tank? Yeah. It was the oxygen tank. What is this thing called? Inset Entertainment Console. Progression. Inset Entertainment Console. I need to build a sound block. I swear. I just need to remember to turn off progression before I ever start anew. Oh, dang it. What were these? Just standard gray. Production. You can't build those because you don't have iron. Disassemble. Steel plates. Get plenty of iron back at the asteroid base, just not with me to do stupid basic things. There we go. All that to do nothing because I don't care about actually welding up that thing. Alright, I own you guys. Own the captain's desks. Own these things. It said there was a sci-fi door I didn't own. Or a lab door. I don't recall seeing a lab door anywhere. On again. I own that. I do not own the broadcast controller. There we go. I do own that. Own the connector, own the beacon, own the batteries. I put those in. Ooh. Those. Oh, they do have uranium. Warfare reactors. I want to pull that uranium out of there. No, I own that. I put in that. Don't want to sell this ship with uranium. On those batteries. I think that's just incomplete. Access denied. There's 2 timer blocks. A lab door somewhere. Gyros, dispensers. Oh. Alright, there we go. That's the dispenser. Vent controller I own. It's for the packaged meal, I guess. Oh, that's the lab door. Right here. Staring at it. Nice. Lab door. Do I remember seeing gyros anywhere? I don't think I do. If I was a gyro, I would be somewhere the crazy crow guy couldn't find me and cut me into ribbons. I do own that. A gyro. Yeah, you're just incomplete. But I'll nip you down just in case. Shuochujen, I own. Tank I'm good on. Or tank on the other side that I'm not good on. I'm good on that. Oh, nope, there's no other side. Oh, there's the gyro.
Inventory full.
All right. What else is on here? The kitchen thrusters, the 2 timer blocks. 2 timer blocks and a control panel. Of all things. 2 timer blocks and a control panel. Now, I know I haven't seen any timer blocks. And a control panel is probably something small enough that I just sort of overlooked. Pipeworks. Oh,
Inventory full.
there's the control panel. Now I just need 2 timer blocks. Has anybody seen a timer block on this thing? I don't remember seeing one. Then again, I'm crazy. I don't remember seeing anything. Beacon. Oh, not timers. Interiors. Batteries. Where would one put a timer block if they were going to put a timer block on a ship? Somewhere where it could do timer block things, right? Timer blocks here. Lights. No timer blocks in here. Ooh, timer blocks. Would have thought somewhere near the event controller.
Inventory full.
Ballistic. Ooh, I just freed up that thing.
Inventory full.
That's going to be bouncing around.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Don't want that.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Ah, yes, yes. The voices in my head go.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Don't care about saving this stuff, so yeah. I just need to find those timer blocks. Trying to do so without poking too many holes. Ooh, maybe towards the front? Maybe it was in the captain's area? One does not appear to be correct. Floors. Let me through. That door doesn't need to exist.
Energy low.
Behind you? No. What was in you? Oh. Yeah. Suppose one could be in behind. No, that's the event controller. That'd be that. Have your block back. Timer blocks. Where? Why? What do they even do? Access denied. Oh, and an AI defense. That just showed me where that was. Yeah. There we go. Okay. I guess with the build info, it's a little cheaty, but I can click on it and it would show me there's one back over there in this section. Somewhere? Where? Ah, okay. They are there and here.
Energy critical.
Yeah, nice. Okay, that should be everything. So let's drag these back inside and see if I can't sell these things. Alright. Push, push, push. This thing needs upgrades to lateral thrust, but I'm hoping I could just buy a different ship. That thing's just going to stay there. Alright, we are going to make it, yeah, all the way in. Go ahead and preemptively hit this. Probably. Nah, it should stop before it tonks into the side of here. Alright. Salvage services. Medical shuttle. Give me that quote. I'm going to get $1 million for it. Accept that offer. I just want to get rid of it. Mercenary 2 wreckage. Generate the quote. $3 million for it. Being horribly ripped off. Accept the offer. Here it is items. These will not be recoverable. Yes, just be gone with it. Yeah. Oh. And I guess that's... Oh, yes, I can use grabby hands inside of... safe zone. Thank you. There we go. Nice. Wonderful. Love to see that.
Meteor storm inbound.
And in fact, I love it so much. Let's see if there's a contract we can pick up. Close the airlock. Open. Hit the wrong button. Watch the meteors fly by. Contracts. Any acquisitions that are worth it? No. Ooh. Magnesium. Gold. Those I can readily do. 950 magnesium and 191 gold. Gold 191. Was 950 something magnesium. We'll just take what's left over onto the ship. Which means when we get home, I need to set the drill to gather more. Well, it would be iron and magnesium, but accepted. finish for a cool 26 million. Finish for just shy of 4 million. And look at that. We're making money again. Not a ton, mind you, but we're making some. And do I have food on me? I did. We recovered those clang crunchies. Eat the... Ow, it hurt. Cut the roof of my mouth. Blech. Take your money. Your money is now belong to me. Alright, sweet. Oh, crap. And I left that hydrogen engine running to charge my ship back up. I want to connect the ship and spend some of the cash we just got on hydrogen. Yeah. Oop, too far. Too far. Too far. Go, connect. And let's go buy some hydrogen, shall we? Yeah, because how is that actually doing with... Whoop, my batteries are fully recharged in 3 hours. They're holding like a sixth or just above of their power. Yeah, so I kind of want that engine to stay running for a little while. But hydrogen... tanks. Yeah, hydrogen tank, we are 52% is being eaten up by that engine running. There's that small reserve one. Yeah, you are generating those 5 megawatts worth of power. Right. So, let's purchase some hydrogen. No, we have a nice asteroid near us, but, well, near our home. But I would rather just purchase it when I can. Thing is, this is, an economy run. And potentially a new ship. A start skiff. The modern survival vessel designed for the aspiring explorers, pioneers, and prospectors. Includes basic manufacturing capabilities, but suffers from limited fuel reserves. Then there's the ambassador. Looks like it's got a few weapons on it. I'm more interested in a large combat vessel. And I don't think I'm getting that from here, it would seem. Oh, do I have things I can actually just try to sell you? No, I took out most of the components, didn't I? And there's some in here. I'll tell you those. Don't have the platinum. No thruster components. What are those? Can I sell you some? No, you don't want any explosives from me. Interested in selling you power cells at that price point. And nothing else. Okay, so let's just buy into the industrial hydrogen tank. We want our hydrogen. I worried for a second. And it buys us sets of 1,000 liters. So 10 is 10,000, 100 is 100,000, 1,000 is 1,000,000, and it looks like I need 5, 7.23, but we're just gonna go 7,000 by, there we go. Just about full on that. Love to see that. Still in the positive. It only cost me, oh, close to double that, so let's call it 2.5 million. That cost me to refill that. And we are looking good. Yeah. Looking very good. I kind of want to hang out for the next 60 seconds, see if they get different ships in. And it'd be different contracts. Oh, speaking of, ooh, no salvage. There's some repairs. There's some hauling contracts. That I don't think the hauling contracts pay equivalent to the risk and distance and everything. So I'm not super interested in doing. Acquisitions. PvE bounty, but you don't have any. I do like doing. Although I do need a combat ship to actually go do those. Yeah. Alright, 20 seconds. Then we'll check for the things. Three, two, one. Here we go. And we have a lunar arc, which is, yeah, that medical vessel. Class J courier. Small cargo and packages over long distances. I'm not super interested in that. Hull frame J, again, and a mini merchant. Yeah, I'm not thrilled with these. Mini merchant could be converted into a combat ship given our 15% overhaul rule. It's easily converted. But I don't know that I want to grab that and do that now. So yeah, we'll leave that. And then any contracts, acquisition-wise, nope, not worth it. Nope. No. No. Iron. Just why? Any salvage? Ooh, there is salvage. There is. That's a stupid distance. That's a more reasonable distance. Let's accept that, because there's probably a lot of, like, rare componentry there. And if we find anything that has, ion thrusters, that's thruster components, which is platinum, I can take home, break down. And the rest, oh, this one's not too far either. We'll accept that one. And then any PvE bounty. Yes, but they have a time limit on them. 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, I really... Hello? Need a thing. But I think that's gonna do me for now. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and leave the stream off here. I do have things I need to get to, and I've got about a half hour before I have to leave, but I do need to shower and get ready and do all that stuff. So a bit on the shorter side, but I wanted to stream today anyways, even knowing it was going to be on a shorter side because we missed last week due to the typhoon. But, yeah, not too bad. Let's actually pop onto the ship. I can write down, because I didn't write down stream 10, apparently. We can take down stream 11's values and record those on our screen here. So stream 11 totals. That puts us at space credits are for something, and that is going to be something point something percent. All right, and that is for 70198,264. 70198,264, putting us at 47.01%. Well, 02 if you round it up, but we're going to leave it like that. There. Nice. Very good. So, whoa. Oh, we got that. We got our user spectator camera, so we can fly inside and kind of get a gander, because I am happy with the underside of this, where the refineries and assemblers kind of now sit. I think this looks quite nice. Looks lovely. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that off here. Thanks everyone for popping in, checking it out. I know it was on the shorter side today, but again, I had things going on this morning. I have things going on a little bit this afternoon. But I wanted to stream because, again, typhoon last week and just life. So appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you were entertained. Are you not entertained? But that is going to do it. Craig, hello. Greetings. You got the end as I'm wrapping up here. Good to see you, though. Hope you enjoy the VOD. It is there. And stay safe out there, everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Catch y'all on the next one. Goodbye.